the $35 billion number was floated a little while ago as to the cost of this to the system over 9 years. It's not exactly a large number, right? If you could genuinely get a significant number of people at the sort of ages that they are in the Medicare program, reduce their risk of cardiovascular disease, reduce their risk of sleep apnea, their kidney disease, which is what these drugs do, I think that's a win. So I think this is a really good possibility for it to happen. Obviously, President Biden wants it to happen. The question really is whether the next administration is going to try and reverse it, or would there be appetite to continue with it?
All right, we're speaking weight loss drugs. What happened to Amgen? It's rare that I see these guys swing and miss here.
Well, Paul, I think we've seen this movie plays over and over again. Companies say we've got a great obesity drug, and let's be honest, 20% weight loss isn't bad, and side effect profile, okay, maybe a little bit worse, but this was a dose escalation trial, et cetera, et cetera. The problem is everybody gets that sort of level of efficacy. How are you going to compete against the might of Novo Nordisk and Lilly when they come to market, where they've got all those indications I just talked about: sleep apnea, cardiovascular risk reduction, kidney osteoarthritis, and they've been on the market for X number of years. Novo Nordisk, with the diabetes indication included, well over a decade. So how do you compete? You need better data than that. And somebody might say, okay, well, it's a once a month drug. Well, really, once a month versus once every week with a pen that you don't even notice you're using? I think that's what a lot of people would say. So that's where the issue is. They needed to really hit a home run, and they ran an also ran instead.
So do you think what's going to take for them to not do an also ran?
I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to do the trials. Okay. Maybe they'll find that they can extend to every quarter instead of every month. Then that becomes a little bit more interesting potentially. But at the end of the day, a lot of these drugs, we saw it with Roche, we saw it to a degree with AstraZeneca. They come up with the excitement, we've got a new drug, although at least Roche and AstraZeneca have some oral versions. I think these guys maybe are also looking at an oral version. And the news comes and you go, oh, okay,